Nicki Minaj has allegedly threatened that she's not coming on The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I mean that's what my powers that be told me. You know, everybody took that out of context though. Like people were saying that she called up and was trying to get me fired. I never said that. What I said was, I mean, I'll tell the whole story in detail, but when we first played Anaconda on The Breakfast Club, you know, iHeartMedia, they rolled it out, they debuted it big across all their urban formats, and you know, I said that I didn't like the record. I said the song was for kids. I said it was for, which people didn't, some people didn't like it. They were like, what you mean it's for kids? I'm like, it's for kids. Kids like to shake their ass. They like to dance. They like those kooky sounding records. I said it was for girls because girls like to shake their ass. And of course, you know, Nicki has a large gay fan base. Some gay guys like to shake their ass too. So that record was for them. You know, I said it's not a record for me. I didn't really dig it, you know, especially coming off, you know, her, you know, the dope records like Looking Ass and her freestyle over the Chirac instrumental, and even Yes Bitch was dope to me. I just thought she was, you know, pacing different. And I'm not mad at her for making a record like Anaconda. Like, yo, do your thing. I just didn't like the record, but I said it was gonna work. My exact words was, I mean, to me the record's kind of corny, but it's gonna work because we're gonna play it 100 times a day. And, you know, it ended up playing 100 times a day and, you know, doing great on Vimeo. And I said that I would probably appreciate the record more when the video came out. I said that too, the very first day we played it. And I did. It's a performance record. It's one of those records that you need to visually see. It looks good when she performs it on stage. It looks good in the video. But just sonically to my ears, I didn't like it. You know, she texted me that morning and was like, yo, tell Charlamagne don't do that. We supposed to be fam. And then, you know, she actually called my one of my superiors to, she was upset over the Floyd Mayweather audio. I don't know the connection between her and Floyd, and maybe she just thought it was foul when I put the Floyd Mayweather audio out of him reading or attempting to read. And she was, you know, why would they do that? I'm never coming to that show again. Yada, yada, yada. Which I thought was kind of crazy because I thought me and Nicki was cool enough to where she could pick up the phone, holler at me, you know what I mean? Tell me what she don't like or do like. And you know, I know a lot of her fans got upset with me, the Barbs, when I said that I felt like Iggy Azalea should win Best New Female Artist at the BET Awards, which I really felt like because I feel like Iggy had a great year. Iggy's still having a great year. I mean, of course, you can't compare Nicki Minaj's career to Iggy Azalea's. I mean, Iggy Azalea's career thus far pales in comparison to everything Nicki Minaj has done. But for this year, I just think Iggy had a better year, and I thought she deserved to win Best Female Hip Hop Artist at the BET Award. But the Barbs did not like me saying that at all, because you know, the problem with stands, and I say it all the time, the problem with stands is stands aren't objective, man. Especially online. A stand online is just a digital dick rider. That's all they do. No matter what you say, no matter what music you put out, what video you put out, they live for it. It's the greatest thing they've ever seen. Oh, they're dying right now. Oh, they can't breathe. Like, a stand will just motherfucking make you feel like you are the greatest thing in the world, which is cool. But you still, I would rather have an objective fan than a stand. Because a stand is just a digital dick rider. A yes man, telling you what you want to hear. Telling you what you want to hear and not what you might need to hear at that time. My father used to always tell me, man, you're never as good as they say you are, and you're never as bad as they say you are. So if everybody's telling you how great you are, somebody's lying. And if everybody's telling you how bad you are, somebody's lying over there too.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, you know, Nicki does have a track record for this type of thing. Because if you remember, you know, another radio station DJ made a comment about Starships, you know, at Summer Jam, and she ended up not performing that day because of the comment.
Well, you know what, man? To be honest with you, and I know this is going to sound, this is going to sound like I'm going to sound biased because you know I don't even fuck with the guy you're talking about. But I can understand her. I can understand her doing that because look where he did it at. He did it at a show that she was going to perform at later. So he kind of set the stage for something bad to happen. Like you already putting it in people's head that starship bullshit. So when she hit the stage, yo, she might get booed or something. Just because you already put it in people's head. If you go out there on stage and slander her at a show that she was about to perform at, then you kind of give the crowd permission to do that too. And I mean, it's certain things I wouldn't do nothing like that. As much as I'm not a fan of Drake at all. I mean, I like when like I always say, I like when he raps, but I'm not a fan of his singing and stuff like that. But I wouldn't diss him at a show my station is putting on, and I know he's going on later that night. That's ridiculous.